Long before memory became history, there was a village called Red Valley. The land was wide, rich, and proud. The soil was deep red, like it remembered blood. Tall trees circled the village like silent guards. The drum spoke every evening, telling stories older than the elders. Red Valley was a place of farmers, hunters, traders, and dreamers. But above all, it was a place that survived through strength. And strength had a name. Leon. Leon was not born special. He was not born with thunder in his fist or fire in his eyes. He was once a thin boy who struggled to carry water. Other boys mocked him. Girls laughed at his clumsy walks. Even elders shook their heads. But Leon had something rare. Patience. While others slept, he trained. While others played, he practiced. He lifted stones. He ran across hills. He fought shadows. He fell many times. And each time, he rose stronger. Years passed. The thin boy became a giant of muscle and calm power. When danger came, Leon stood first. When fear spread, Leon walked forward. When war knocked, Leon answered. Soon, Red Valley knew peace, not because enemies vanished, but because enemies feared Leon. Children followed him everywhere. Women admired him. Men respected him. Even the king, King Roland, praised him. "You are the shield of Red Valley," the king once said. Leon bowed with humility. But praise is a strange seed. When planted in the wrong heart, it grows into fear. And fear, once born, never sleeps. Leon fought many battles. Some were small. Some were terrible. But he always returned. Victorious. He fought with strength, yes. But also with wisdom. He never rushed. He never panicked. He studied his enemies. He moved with purpose. The villagers adored him. When Leon walked through the market, sellers gave him extra food. When Leon passed by children, they shouted his name with joy. When Leon spoke, people listened. Not because he demanded it. Because they trusted him. That difference, though small, troubled King Roland. The king began to notice changes. People cheered louder for Leon than for royal speeches. Stories about Leon spread faster than royal announcements. Songs praised Leon's courage. Whispers praised Leon's kindness. One evening, the king sat quietly in his palace. His advisors leaned close. "My king," one whispered, "love is dangerous." Roland frowned. "He is loyal." Another advisor spoke softly. "Today, yes. But tomorrow. The people love him too much." Roland's heart tightened. Fear does not arrive like thunder. It arrives like doubt. Small. Quiet. Persistent. "What if they choose him?" the king murmured. The advisors did not answer. They did not need to. Fear had already taken root. That night, Roland stared into darkness. And in darkness, fear grows bold. By morning, the king made a silent decision. No trial. No accusation. No explanation. Leon must disappear. Because power fears love more than rebellion. Leon returned from war under moonlight. His armor carried dust. His body carried fatigue. But his spirit was peaceful. He expected cheers. He expected songs. Instead, he found silence. Strange. Heavy. Unnatural. As he approached his home, shadows moved. Soldiers stepped forward. Blades drawn. Leon froze. Not in fear. In confusion. "My king?" Leon asked calmly. No answer. Then a spear flew. Instinct awakened. Leon dodged. Understanding struck like lightning. Betrayal. He could fight. He could defeat them. But Leon understood something deeper. You can defeat soldiers. You cannot defeat a kingdom determined to erase you. Leon turned. He ran. Through narrow paths. Through dark forest. Through heartbreak. Behind him, soldiers shouted. Blades flashed. But Leon vanished into night. He did not look back. Because looking back would break him. By dawn, Red Valley woke to rumors. The warrior fled. The warrior betrayed the king. The warrior became a traitor. Truth disappeared faster than Leon. And somewhere in darkness, Leon walked alone. A hero with no home. A warrior with no village. A man forced to bury his name. Leon walked for days. Hunger burned. Thirst tortured. Exhaustion followed like a shadow. Finally, he reached a distant village. Green Hill. Green Hill was gentle. Peaceful. Filled with laughter instead of war drums. The people were simple. Honest. Warm. Here, Leon made a choice. He buried his name. I am Daniel, he said. A traveler. A man with no history. No questions followed. Green Hill welcomed him. Life changed. Daniel carried water. Daniel farmed land. Daniel lived quietly. And for the first time in years, Daniel knew peace. Then came Lily. Bright smile. Sharp tongue. Endless laughter. She teased him constantly. You speak like a man who swallowed a book. And you speak like a storm, Daniel replied. Their quarrels became friendship. Friendship became affection. Affection became love. Soon, Daniel married Lily. Soon, joy filled his life. Soon, laughter echoed in his home. Soon, a child was born. A boy. Ethan. Daniel held his son with trembling hands. A warrior who once carried blades, now carried love. But destiny is patient. And secrets never sleep forever. The day seemed ordinary. Children played. Women traded. Men argued loudly over silly matters. Then chaos erupted. A raging bull stormed into the square. People screamed. Stalls shattered. Dust rose. Ethan stood frozen. Directly in its path. Time slowed. Daniel's past awakened. He moved without thought. Fast. Precise. Powerful. He seized the bow. Muscles exploded with force. Gasps filled the air. No farmer moved like that. No ordinary man held death still. Silence fell. Whispers began. Who is he? That strength. That movement. Among the crowd stood a traveler. Watching. Recognizing. Smiling. Because the past had seen Daniel. And the past never forgets. Far from Green Hill, a man listened. Victor Kane. Victor was once a war general. Leon had destroyed his army years ago. Victor lost everything. Pride. Power. Honor. Since that day, Victor waited. Patient. Bitter. Hungry for revenge. The warrior lives, the traveler reported. Victor smiled slowly. And now, he hides. Hatred warmed his heart. Revenge sharpened his mind. Victor gathered men. Because vengeance, like fire, spreads easily. Strange things began happening. Missing goats. Broken fences. Shadows in forest. Yet life continued. Because humans cling to normal days. Ethan played mischief. Lily scolded Daniel lovingly. Villagers joked loudly. Even Daniel laughed. But warriors sensed danger. And danger was coming. At dawn, hell arrived. Victor's men attacked. Flames. Screams. Blades. Green Hill woke into terror. Daniel stood still. Then, Leon returned. He fought like legend reborn. But numbers are cruel. Steel is merciless. Blood flowed. Daniel did not fight alone. Farmers became fighters. Hunters became warriors. Women howled fury. Even elders resisted. Love had awakened. And love is stronger than fear. In chaos, fate claimed Lily. She fell. Daniel's world shattered. He held her trembling. "You gave us love," she whispered. And then, silence. Even warriors break. Daniel rose changed. Grief became fire. Victor approached smiling. Their clash shook the earth. Pain against vengeance. Strength against hatred. Daniel defeated Victor. Blade at throat. Moment of choice. He spared him. Because hatred is a prison. Because mercy is true strength. Victor collapsed, broken. Defeated by kindness. Green Hill mourned. Homes burned. Lives lost. Pain lingered. Daniel walked among ruins. Not as a hero. As a grieving man. Villagers stood beside him. Because love remains after war. Daniel spoke. "I was once Leon." Silence. Shock. Then, respect. Because Green Hill saw not a warrior, but a protector. Time passed. Wounds slowly closed. Daniel rebuilt homes. Taught defense. Shared wisdom. Laughter returned, gently. Ethan grew stronger. Kinder. Braver. News reached Red Valley. King Roland heard. Fear returned. Regrets followed. Because fear always leaves ruins behind. Roland aged with guilt. He saw ghosts of decisions. He saw Leon's loyalty. He saw his own fear. Power could not silence conscience. Daniel became legend. Not for battles. For compassion. For wisdom. For love. Green Hill flourished. Ethan listened to stories. Not of war. But kindness. Strength guided by mercy. Courage guided by love. He learned true power. Years passed. Daniel grew old. Hair silver. Strength softer. But eyes still calm. Still wise. Still gentle. One evening, beneath a glowing moon, Ethan asked, "Father, do you regret walking away?" Daniel smiled. Slow. Peaceful. "No. I walked away from fear. I walked into love. And love," he said softly, "is the greatest victory." The drums of Green Hill echoed. Not of war. Of life. And the moon, still listening, carried the story forward. Because some warriors conquer kingdoms. But rare warriors conquer hatred. And those warriors never die.